Hi. Alright, I've had my Mitrofanoff for 21 years, and I thought I'd do a nice video for you. I use these whirly cups instead of urinals. Being a girl, they're pretty awesome, especially with my chair. Hold on. I pull my, oops, crap. And then my Band-Aids, I always keep sideways on my cup so that oh crap, so I can pull them off. I keep like a little tab on the sides. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Start over.
Nope. They're getting me in the raw. The nurse asked me if I wanted to start over. Screw it. Alright, so, like my trick for the baby wipes, check it out. Since, you know, I can't pull them out of the top, I like to press them against the wall, and it pops the top open. We'll see if we got a good nurse on our hands. Nope. That's okay. I usually have my nurses rip my baby wipes up in half. Just because, you know, you don't have to use a whole one. And right now, I'm a little irritated. Somebody went and got me a, like, Pampers Choice. I'm a big Huggies fan. But they got me, like, a whole case of the Parents' Choice. So I kind of got to deal with them right now. But yeah, like I said, I like the Huggies. They feel like a washcloth. Anyway, oh crap, I almost lost my cup. Alright, so I like to do mine in tilt. You know, it allows like it to flow like different. Yeah, I've had, like I said, my Mitrofanoff for 21 years. And if you see like the way I'm going to take off my Band-Aid, I flip it up. I actually begged my urologist, and see, I'm trying to catch it with two hands. We kind of have a newbie nurse. She's got the newbie card for about 6 months. She made my Band-Aids. Like the one I put on my belly is smaller than normal. And then this one, the tab is a little tiny. But yeah. Alright, let's do this, right? Oh crap, I need some lube. Oh crap. Hold on. I gotta get off camera for a minute. It's in the bucket out of view. But, I don't use betadine, as you saw, when I wiped my belly. I, just use a baby wipe. You know, sometimes there gets mucus, you know, from the Mitrofanoff. But, normally I get lube with my, catheters every month. I use a 14 French. I do have 16 Frenches that I get 30 of them a month, you know, to irrigate with. And I'm a big fan of Germex. I've got like 3 or 4 bottles everywhere. I don't get an infection barely once a year, you know, and I know they said with getting the Mitrofanoff that'll lessen them. Like, I didn't know how I was going to use it at first. I just knew that I didn't want to fully, you know, and having a boyfriend someday, I didn't want the fully hanging out. And, you know, they had me in diapers for like the first year of my accident. And I've been paralyzed 23 years now, but my one doctor had recommended getting this done. And I spoke to the urologist, and like I said, I begged him to do it a month early because I wanted to move out on my own. Otherwise, I had to lay down to pee everywhere I went, and that kind of sucked. Now, I'm hoping you can see this. But yeah, I just take the KY. I can find that at Walmart. The catheters go in it real nice. I know you can get like a package that the tube comes out and it's all full of lube, but I'm already freaking handicapped. That makes it even worse. But yeah, so to push the tube in, the Mitrofanoff actually follows your skin straight to your bladder. So when I put it in, I'll tip it like sideways, but I can't pinch with my fingers. You know, I'm a C5, C6 on this side, a C6, C7 on this side. But so like I'll push it down and then make it slide in. Let's hope this goes smooth today. I've gained a little weight since my surgery. I know a lot of people get their Mitrofanoff in their belly, and my urologist asked me where I wanted it, and I told him originally that I wanted it in this heart on my belly, but I told him that if he couldn't make it in the heart, then he had to put it on the exact opposite side. So yeah, I just, you know, I kind of used my head to brace back, so I had to stop talking for a minute. And then I just pinch it between my pointer and my thumb, and I press it in. And, you know, like some people get a super pubic catheter, and, you know, I don't want to say that I don't recommend that, but then you got a nurse coming in that has to put it in. You know, I had people at first, when I first got paralyzed, I had them helping me pee, but then I had this one nurse that came in, and she had like shoved it in there and made it bleed. So I was pretty determined to figure out how to do it on my own. And, you know, like I said, these whirly cups, they work really nice. You know, right in the armrest, they go downhill. You can pee. I sleep, I have like 4 of them in a bucket next to me in bed. I can pee 4 times. I keep 2 of them in the van, so if I go somewhere, you know, I got a blanket rolled up in a donut. I keep a Walmart bag in the handle, so, you know, I don't have to bring someone with me to go shopping. I don't have to be back, you know, to pee on time. You know, I just pee in the cup. I put it in the Walmart bag. I set it in the donut in the back seat, and, you know, I don't get pee anywhere. And, you know, just like in the bed, I keep one of them pink buckets with like 4 cups, 1 at the end. I keep 5. Because 5 can fit in there, you know, if you really need it. But, yeah, you know, you get these whirly cups. A lot of people can get them, you know, when you go to the hospital and stuff. But you can actually order them in a case. They come in like a 6-pack. You can get the ones that are really big and they hold like, I don't know if it's like 1,200 or 1,500. I like the 600 ones. You know, like when I'm laying in bed, they sit real nice next to me. And then in here, I do have a couple of the big ones. Because the big cup kind of fits real nice under the armrest. Especially if you really got to pee. But I'll show you my trick in a few minutes here on how I trade. Now, like, watch this. I learned this trick a couple years ago. I call it stirring the bladder. Because sometimes, when they did the Mitrofanoff surgery, what they did is they took my appendix, connected it to my skin, and it goes straight to the bladder. Well, when they did that too, I have like a scar that goes around my belly button and all the way down. They took a piece of intestine and they added onto the bladder. So it makes like this mucus stuff. But, so yeah, I do what's called stirring the bladder. I'll pull my tube out and then I'll push it in. So then it like moves that stuff around. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, you'll see, I like to push my catheter all the way in so that like the green piece is up by the lid. You know, and then I'll lift it. And if the pee sucks in all the way, that means it's not plugged. So I'm going to have my nurse come in here in a second and give me a squirt of irrigation. When you're ready, Tana.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I got a baby monitor in the kitchen so she can kind of hear what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I'll push it. I'll like go in and out. And like I said, it like stirs the bladder. I've learned it's interesting. Like when you push the catheter in, sometimes it'll go in and it pokes the bladder. Sometimes it goes in and it'll curl around. And sometimes it goes in and like comes straight out your hoo-ha. And like touches my leg. But yeah, I'm going to have her squirt me with some irrigation. One thing that I've learned, if you ever have somebody do this for you, if you go to push it in, you stay out of the camera. If you go to push it in, if it's being hard, it means the catheter is not in your bladder. But yeah, watch when the, whoops, you almost peed on me.
Almost.
I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's like mucus chunks that'll come out. I'll do a better video on that if you know, I don't see a bunch coming out. She's making fish in the kitchen too. But yeah, I absolutely love having my Mitrofanoff. You know, and like I said, with the super pubic, you gotta have somebody come in and put it in. And sometimes they don't have like all the education they need. I know I seen a couple girls on Facebook that had like a bleeding problem, you know, after somebody put that in. And that sucks. You know, I can feel everything, so I can feel when it goes all the way in, when it touches my bladder, when it comes out a little. But now to like make it, the pee come out into the cup, I've learned like I'll take it downhill like this. And then I'll put it back in. But I can tell when my bladder is full. If it's really full, I get really hard down here. Or my autonomic dysreflexia kicks in. Like if I really have to pee, my arm hairs will stick up, my face gets like all flushed, and then my nipples go hard. I call it the alarm system, autonomic dysreflexia. But yeah, I don't know how other quads do it, how they can actually cat themselves. down there, because I can't reach down there. Even if I was propped up in the bed, man, that would be so hard. But yeah, I asked my urologist if he recommends this to many or if he's done it to many quads, and he told me that not too many quads are as stubborn as I am. Or no, that's not the word. Determined. That's the word he used. Determined as I am. Diana, can you come squirt me again? But yeah, I only got just a couple minutes left and I gotta let you go. But yeah, you know, like I said, having this Mitrofanoff, I mainly only get like maybe one bladder infection a year. If there's ever any problems with my stoma, if it ever bleeds, you know, you shouldn't freak out. I like this Equate brand, triple antibiotic ointment. I've gotten triple antibiotic from Walgreens and I've gotten it from like Family Dollar. But this stuff from Walmart, these Equate, the Equate brand antibiotic, it will stop, the stoma will literally stop bleeding. And yeah, she got me a saline. Bad nurse. But it'll stop bleeding literally in like a half an hour, you know. Oh, and one other thing, like sometimes you'll get rashes from the tape. I've learned to make sure that, you know, if the nurse puts the tape on after I'm done peeing, I'll have them put it up and down. But otherwise, you know, I put it sideways. I've learned too, regular gauze is too harsh on the stoma. Because the skin is like your lips, you know, I mean, except for it's wet all the time because like mucus comes out, you know, a little bit. But, see, I'm pulling it downhill again. I'll do another video one of these days, but, yep. And then when I'm done, I just put it in there and I hold it like this. And then I like to look at the bottom, you know, just to kind of see, you know, what the mucus looks like. You know, my one nurse, it was kind of funny. Oh crap, I threw the baby wipe away. It was kind of funny, you know, she never thought that she would say that pee looks good. Because, like, depending on when it comes out of me, you know, I'll be like, oh, that's some good looking pee. You know, if you drink a lot of water. You know, and that's the same thing with the Mitrofanoff. You gotta make sure you drink a lot of water. You know, and water's good for you, so, you know, I don't care about the conspiracy theories think. Oh, I missed my Huggies. But yeah, I suppose. I think I told you all my stories. When I start doing my bad quadriplegic podcast, I'll get in a little bit more depth on the surgery. It was kind of comical, and you know, some of the things I've went through. You know, it's a big joke with my friends on if my nipples are hard. You know, if I gotta pee, and yeah. But anyway, I think that I've 15 or 13. Oh, not bad. With YouTube, you know, and not having so many followers, I got to be under, you know, 15 minutes. Don't go far. I'm going to take a drink and, but yeah, you know, I mean, if you have a urologist that says that they don't recommend this, get a different urologist, or, you know, feel free to bring my video in. You know, like I said, I'm a C5, C6 quad. Hold on. I can't pinch, you know, so what I do with my tube is I just brace it against it. You know, then you don't got to lay down and get naked. You have to lay down to pee somewhere. You know, having to get cathed, or, like I said, I was in diapers my first fucking year, and that was stupid. You know, I started taking, like, Ditropan XL. It helps your bladder not spasm, you know, so you don't have accidents. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I think I touched base on everything, you know. And, oh, like I was saying, you know, it's quite comical. Sometimes the tube goes in and touches my thigh, or, you know, goes in and turns around. But, alright, I gotta let you go so that I can put this one on and not edit it. So until next time, take care.